this is KMVC News. I'm Marina Diaz. Missouri Valley College hit the halfway point of the semester on March 5th, and through the first 7 weeks of the term, the active COVID-19 case count has been 3 or fewer. For this week's broadcast, the number is 2. Valley has consistently had a week-to-week case count in the single digits since the beginning of October. Warmer temperatures and the start of outdoor spring sports led to a change in the MVC spectator policy. That's available on valleywillroll.com. The COVID-19 dashboard is on moval.edu. Many student athletes on campus see their athletic trainers multiple times a week, if not every day. March is the National Athletic Trainers Month, when the trainers receive recognition for all their hard work. The head athletic trainer, Vince Federowicz, said that this month gives athletic trainers the chance to market themselves and describe to people who they are.
If you haven't really talked to an athletic trainer before, most of us are pretty humble, and we don't really like to promote ourselves too much. But this is one of those months where we kind of try to break out of our shells and start telling people who we are and some of the different things that we can do to help student athletes and people in the community.
In the past, the athletic trainers asked their athletes to write notes for their trainers that they hung around the office. And last year, Fedorowicz received a shirt from the MVC women's lacrosse team as a thank you for all the hard work he did. Josh Laird is a trainer at MVC and said that he appreciates the support he receives.
So one of the things I've kind of greatly appreciate is I've had athletes give me like cards and chocolates. They come and check in on me. Like they kind of make it easier coming every day.
Darren Thompson has suffered from what should have been 2 career-ending injuries, but thanks to Vince Federowicz, he was able to recover and keep playing lacrosse. Thompson said that he is happy to have such great trainers by his side.
I love Athletic Trainer Month. All the athletic trainers here are really good. They're all super nice, and they all do their job to the best of their abilities to help every athlete here stay healthy.
The athletic trainers are posting videos and pictures showing the hard work and dedication they have for their athletes on their Instagram page, moval_AT. The athletes of Missouri Valley College are usually busy with classes, practice, or an upcoming game, but some teams have more to do than the average athlete. KMVC's Leland Harvey reports on how the rodeo team duties don't end after practice.
Doing a sport in college is demanding. Late night practice, early morning workouts, and the pressure to perform can all prove to be tasking. For the rodeo team here at Moval, the day doesn't stop after practice.
It's a lot of work. At max we spend 16 seconds out in the arena, but we spend hours here. We spend probably from the time I get out of class at about 1:30 till about 7 o'clock at night out here. And I get up at 5 a.m. to go to practice, and so that means everybody has to be fed, stalls have to be cleaned, waters have to be filled. It's a lot of work, and they're just like children. You have to give them baths, you have to make sure that their well-being is good, and it's a lot of work and a lot of extra work. The hardest chore is honestly just making sure everybody's okay. I know that sounds so simple, but horses are really sensitive, and they have sensitive stomachs, and they have sensitive ligaments, and just like regular athletes, they get injured.
Nick Pelkey is also a rodeo athlete at MVC. He says finding the balance between school and rodeo can sometimes be tough.
Between doing schoolwork and studying for school and trying to take care of rodeo and everything like that, it's a difficult task every day to balance your time. I have one horse here, and basically I just have to take care of him every day so I can keep him to his best. Waking up in the morning, feeding him, watering him, cleaning stalls, and doing the same thing at night.
Although taking care of the animals is hard, the team continues to make it a high priority. Leland Harvey, KMVC News.
The Missouri Valley College men's wrestling team sent 12 athletes to Wichita, Kansas to compete in the NAIA National Championship. KMVC's Scott Beasley reports on the championship meet and Valley's All-American possibilities.
Valley College men's wrestling team traveled to Wichita, Kansas to compete against the top NAIA talent in the nation.
It was just like another year, another day in the room, another day in the office. Just got to go in there and get it done. The things that we trained for all year. It's time to just go show that our work is time for it to show if it's paid off.
Coach Mako said it's been a difficult season to prepare for the championships due to COVID-19.
This year has been so difficult with COVID and all the other restrictions and things along those lines. So while we are getting ready to have a national championships, that's awesome. But to be very truthful, I think everybody is tired. Mentally strained as far as all all the hoops and things that we have to do just to have our sport. On top of that, we are the very first championships for the NAIA this year. So the NAIA is really looking at our championships to see whether or not how it works out, so that they can have, you know, basketball and football and all those things coming later into the semester. So you know, going into the championships, as far as the quality of team that we have, feel pretty good. But other than that, the rest of it, this is a year that we certainly don't want to have to go through again, because it certainly was stressful, taxing on athletes, students, teachers, you know, everybody.
Missouri Valley College placed 15th overall in the national meet, and they finished with 3 All-Americans. Scott Beasley, KMVC News.
Those 3 All-Americans are Joshua Isaac, Hayden Wempen, and Elias Vawifi. Isaac placed 5th, Wempen placed 9th, and Vawifi finished 6th. COVID-19 has caused the students of Mobile to make a lot of adjustments. One of the harder adjustments is that students are no longer allowed in each other's rooms. KMVC's Leland Harvey reports it's a hurdle students are trying to clear in their relationships.
With the pandemic came social distancing. Being socially distanced is hard for people, especially those in relationships. Tommy Phillips is a senior here at Missouri Valley College and is in an on-campus relationship. He said the relationship started before COVID, but since then, things have been different.
One way we've coped with it is some nights we just can't spend time together, or we'll make time outside of like activities where we have time and go like out to dinner or go like to a movie, or like just to like outing events that we can go to, like the softball game or like baseball. So those are some ways that we try to spend time together during this time.
Teresa Sosowski is a counselor here on campus. When asked about her opinion on how COVID has affected students in relationships, this is what she had to say.
We need to have that personal touch. We need to have that other person in our life, friends in our life. We need all those people in our life. But right now, like I said, it is kind of a risk-taking. So like I said, if you want to be together, try to go off campus if you need to. Go to somebody's house. I know there's lots of students who live off campus, and so if you have a place there to go there.
COVID has made it a hard time to be in a relationship, but if a relationship can make it through a pandemic, then it should be able to make it through anything. Leland Harvey, KMVC News.
That's KMVC News for this week. I'm Marina Diaz.